Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today I'm here to add some clarification and continue the conversation about a video that I did about a week ago. So if you are interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so as you know, once in a while I will do a video and I want to come back to clarify something or to continue the conversation. And today is one of those situations. I think one of the really good things about YouTube is that I can put my opinions out there and you guys can share yours. And it will make me look at things a little bit different or want to continue the conversation or you know, just keep the conversation going. You guys know, I love to put my opinions out there, even if sometimes not everyone agrees with them. We're not here to agree on every single thing that I say or every single thing that you guys say. It's a fluid conversation. It's a two-way street. And if you agree with every single thing that I have ever said, then okay, but I think that there's a very small percentage of people out there because we're human beings, and I might say the sky is blue and you might be like, okay, well it is blue, but there's also white clouds and you can see an orange sunset over there. Like, I know that that's a really dumb example to give. Perspective is what makes us all a little bit different, and I love the fact that we can all have a little bit of a different way of looking at things and we can talk about it. You guys know that I'm never here to cancel anyone or drag anyone or expose people. I'm just here to share how I feel based on things that I've seen with my own two eyes and see what you guys think about it. It's all good. So either way, I did a video about a week ago on the Ace family because Shyla, who is Landon Mcbroom's ex-girlfriend, they were dating. They have a child together, and I did a video regarding that. And in that video, I said, if we're looking at Austin and Catherine as a couple, I said basically, I thought Catherine would do really well by herself because she is not as bad as Austin. And a few people said, no, I think she is as bad as Austin. There's no way, like, she shouldn't get any credit whatsoever. And Madison from Cruel World Happy Mind did a video talking about Catherine. I watched that this evening as I was getting ready. And you know, after kind of refreshing my memory of all of the issues that Catherine has gotten herself in, I still stand by my opinion, as stated in that video, that because the Ace family is a unit and Catherine and Austin make up the adults in the Ace family, I do still think that if we're gonna compare one to the other as a unit, I think that Austin is not good. Like, I think that Catherine in that duo is the lesser of two evils. I really hope that that makes sense. I don't think that she is super innocent. I do think that a lot of people give her slack because when you're looking at them as a couple, people relate with her more and they think of the nonsense that Austin has created, and it's kind of like, oh, well, maybe Catherine didn't know, maybe she is being controlled. Like, there's a lot of different sort of opinions about her role in a lot of the scams that they have put out and stuff. But you know, in Madison's video, I was reminded of Catherine's skincare line. And if you guys don't know, I did a video almost a year ago sharing my opinions about her skincare line that was launching 12/12 Gateway. And Ace family stans were not happy with that video. They did not like it. There were some very interesting comments left on that video. Instead of saying vile, let's just say interesting, for sake of also remembering that their fans are very young and they just don't get it, which is fine. I think in a lot of ways, Catherine and Austin are very similar to one another, or I don't think that they would have had such a long run on YouTube, because if they were not somewhat in it together, then in my opinion, we wouldn't have seen the repeated, scam after being money hungry, being greedy, ripping off fans. The Ace Club, like they launched the Ace Club, that was a total failure. Then Austin does this thing with social gloves. Catherine with the 12/12 Gateway skincare, merch fails in between, kind of like peppered throughout. So there's definitely been an array of issues that have happened with both Catherine and Austin. But I did want to clarify my stance that in that video, when I'm talking about her being, I guess, better than Austin, it's only if we're comparing the two of them, and it's kind of like the lesser of two evils. I really hope that that makes sense. I'm not trying to give her a free pass. I'm not trying to say that she is complacent in her role as, being involved in a lot of these really shady business practices. I haven't even touched on the Silly Juice issue. That was another launch that was a complete disaster. There was mold found in the bottles. There was packaging issues, shipping issues. So we all know that there have been a ton of scandals and scams when it comes to this duo. I will link Madison's video down below. It's kind of cool because I am in her intro for just a couple of seconds. I really adore Madison. She does a ton of commentary regarding bad business practices, scams, MLMs. So if you don't know who she is, go check her channel out. She's amazing. I'm sure a lot of you already know who she is. But the video was really well done. And she also touched on a lot of the issues that I've talked about for a long time on my channel regarding the income that is floating the parents' extravagant lifestyle, where it's built off the backs of their children. YouTube has no laws in place to assure that these kids are going to see the money once they become old enough to, need it for a house purchase of their own, or buying a vehicle, or going to school, like all of the normal things that you need as a young adult. If you helped make millions of dollars, then you should be guaranteed to have access to that money once you turn 18 or 21, or, however the, if you want to set up like a trust fund where you get half when you're 18 and the other half when you're 21, or there's a million different ways that you can structure those kinds of things, but there's nothing in place. And I really hope that by bigger channels voicing their concern when it comes to family vloggers, I hope that this conversation continues to get louder and grow. And I really believe that someone like Madison, who is straightforward, to the point, I like to see her giving commentary on the issues with family vloggers. I really like to see anyone with a platform talk about this, but it is especially awesome to see someone that is so respected to use their platform for this kind of message. I think it's really important. So I know that this is a little bit of a quicker video, but I really wanted to clarify myself on that and just recognize that I'm not saying that Catherine is some kind of angel who is just an unproblematic queen. I'm definitely saying that in a situation where two parents and kids create a unit, which is the Ace family in this situation, I'm not going to talk about their kids because the kids are just innocent bystanders in this train wreck that they have created. We're going to talk about the parents, and if we're going to talk about the parents, Austin and Catherine, Catherine is the lesser of two evils. Do I think that she would do decent if she, would create her own content and maybe try to fix her broken reputation? I think that she would do decent, but we're also talking now about years of damage to her reputation. And you know, I don't know what that would look like if it was me and I owned a small business or a medium or a large size business. I don't necessarily know that I would want my product sent to anyone associated with the Ace family. But that's just me, my personal opinion. Let's remember that we all have opinions. We can all share them. I'm not here to cancel anyone. I'm not here to expose anyone. I'm not attacking or bullying anyone. It's just an opinion based on what I've seen with my own two eyes. So tell me what you guys think. Are you familiar with the Ace family? Are you kind of one of those people who has totally tuned them out and doesn't care? And what do you think about, you know, with a lot of the family vloggers, the lesser two evils? Now, you could compare this to a lot of other YouTube couples as well. You could look at Cole and Savla Brandt, or the Fish Fam, or any of these other family vlogging couples. There's typically one that is a little bit more likable, even if they're both bad, and even if they've both been involved in scams and scandals and just being bad influencers. Most of us will look at a couple and be like, oh, well, you know, he's worse than she is. People do it with Cole and Savla Brandt all the time. So anyway, be sure to leave your thoughts down below. But for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.